Welcome to Tradutex Portuguese Lessons Podcast. On this episode, we're going to carry on talking about the colors. But just before that, I want to let you know that Tradutex Portuguese Lessons Podcast is now on Patreon. If you're not familiar to Patreon is a platform that allows you to support the projects you enjoy. I have to thank you to Francine Brown, Gita Barknovitz, and Philip French for their big support. Muito obrigada. You can also become a Patreon if you want to support this podcast to carry on, and also if you want to get exclusive content that will help you through your learning process. Get the possibility of asking questions that I can turn into new episodes. Go to www.patreon.com/tradutex and learn more about it. So on today's episode, we're going to carry on talking about colors, but this time, instead of regular adjectives, like we did on the previous episode, we're going to focus on irregular adjectives. So irregular adjectives are the ones that don't go through the four possibilities. Unlike the ones we did last time, these ones will not have the endings of u, a, us, as. So they are irregular exactly because of that. So the first adjective we're going to learn, we actually talked about it on episode 16, episódio 16, when we've learned how to describe someone's eyes. I'm talking about the I'm talking about the adjective blue. And how do we say blue? Como se diz blue em português? We say azul. 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 I'd spell it A-Z-U-L. Azul. So azul means blue, and this word azul is the one we use whether it's masculine or feminine the noun we are describing, as long as it is singular. So for instance, getting back to the examples of cars and houses we did last time, if I have a blue car, I should say carro azul. Carro azul. But if I have a blue house, I still say uma casa azul. Uma casa azul. So azul is good for both masculine and feminine words as long they are singular. But if they are plural, and we did this on episode 16, I think, yes, episode 16 about the eyes, we need to change into azuis. Azuis. I will spell it A-Z-U-I-S. Azuis. We did that about eyes when we said blue eyes are olhos azuis. Taking the example of cars and houses, see how it goes. Blue cars, carros azuis. Blue houses, casas azuis. Same word. So don't forget, for the adjective blue, we only have two possibilities. One covers the singular options, and the other one the plural ones. So one is azul, and the other one is azuis. And an adjective that works exactly the same way, and we also learned when we did the eye colors, is the adjective green. The word for green is verde. Verde. I will spell it for you. V-E-R-D-E. But although it ends at E, we drop it when we pronounce it. So we say verde, verde. So if I'm talking about a green car, carro verde. And a greenhouse, uma casa verde. Same exact word. Now, if I want to talk about cars and houses, so if I'm describing something that it's actually plural, I need to change the word verde into plural. And this one is easy. We just need to add the letter S. So instead of verde, we add S at the end and we say verdes. Verdes. So green cars, carros verdes. Greenhouses, casas verdes. Okay, so azul, azuis. Verde, verdes. These two adjectives work the same way. They have a singular version and a plural version, and it doesn't matter the gender of the noun they are describing. Now, I want to talk to you about two other color adjectives that work even in a different way. So instead of having a singular and a plural, and you will like this, they are like English adjectives. They only have one possibility. They also exist in Portuguese, but they're a bit rare comparing to English. So the ones I want to talk to you about are the words for orange and pink. Let's start with orange. So the word for orange as a color is cor de laranja. That's right. We have three words for orange as a color. Cor de laranja. What are we literally saying is color of orange, because it is what it is. Orange is the color of orange. Now, because it's a bit long to say cor de laranja, you can drop cor de and refer just the word laranja. Let me spell laranja for you. It's also obviously the name of the fruit. Laranja. L-A-R-A-N-J-A. Laranja. So when we say laranja as a color, we don't change it into masculino, feminino, singular, or plural. We use just this only form. So whether it's an orange car, carro laranja, or an orange house, uma casa laranja, or orange cars, carros laranja, or orange houses, casas laranja, laranja doesn't change. Just remember, you can say it in two different ways. You can say the abbreviated way, laranja, or the full name, cor de laranja, cor de laranja. And the same exact thing happens for pink. Pink is cor de rosa, cor de rosa. Again, it means literally color of rose. Cor de rosa, color of rose. So when we say pink, again, if you want, you can say the full name, cor de rosa, or you can drop cor de and say just rosa. They're both okay. Cor de rosa or rosa. And it's the exact same situation we did for laranja. The word doesn't change whether it's masculino, feminino, singular, or plural. A pink car, carro rosa. A pink house, uma casa rosa. Pink cars, carros rosa. Pink houses, casas rosa. So these two adjectives, orange and pink, cor de laranja, cor de rosa, or just laranja, and rosa, they don't change. Okay, so these were the 4 adjectives, 4 irregular color adjectives I want to talk about to you today. Let's just repeat them so you can check your pronunciation. I'll say first about blue, azul, azuis, green, verde, verdes, orange, cor de laranja, or if you prefer, laranja, pink, cor de rosa, also possible just rosa. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Até à próxima. Muito obrigada. Tchau!